Hello, lovely yogi friends, and welcome to your practice. Let's get started straight away. So coming on to all fours into a cat-cow. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's stay forward and backward for this version. So letting the belly come down, lifting a little bit into the heart, lifting the chin a little bit. And then exhaling, rounding your back. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhaling, rounding your back. Nice. Inhaling, coming forward. Feel the breath moving all the way down into the belly and that lengthening through the front of the body. Exhaling, rounding your back. Nice. Coming back to a nice flat back, we're going to take the right arm through the gap here. Thread the needle, let the shoulder come down, right ear come down, and then using your left hand to push into the earth to create a little extra into that twist. Nice, very toning for the body. Coming into a twist and then pressing down through the left hand into the earth to come back up. And we'll take that left arm through the gap. Shoulder comes down, the left ear, and then just place the hand so that you can push down into the earth. And then there's a few right angles, so the elbow is above the wrist, and also the shoulder and elbow are in line with one another. And then feel that through the left side of the body. Nice. And then pushing down through that right hand, coming back up. Lovely. Sitting back on your heels, taking your arms behind you, interlinking your fingers, a little squeeze of the shoulder blades. And then release, taking your left hand out to the side. Right arm reaches up and over by your ear. And then inhaling, coming back up. Right hand onto the earth. Left arm reaches up and over. Nice. And then inhaling, coming back up. And let's come to the top of our mat so that we are in mountain pose. As we inhale, lifting the arms, reaching up towards the sky. Exhaling, folding over your legs. Inhaling, stepping the right foot back. Knee comes down, rising up, Anjaneyasana Asana. So we have to have our balance, check in with that left leg. Let the hips come down, reach up into the fingertips, and then taking your hands to the earth, tucking your toes, left foot back. Plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels. Lovely pull through the spine, just that little tiny bit of lengthening here. Inhaling, rounding into your back, hips come forward, chest lifts, chin lifts. And then tuck your toes, press back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right foot forward between the hands. Now our left heel is going to come down and we're going to make our way into triangle pose. So coming all the way up, check in with your hips. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up. Try not to be overly desiring the need to touch the earth. Just maybe have your right hand near your knee. Let those arms be in good alignment. Feel that through the side body. And then as we inhale, we come back up. Nice. Bend that front knee into warrior two. So maybe that left foot has to come back a tiny little bit. Sitting into the right knee and then taking your hands to the earth and stepping the left foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, folding over. Inhaling, left foot back. Knee comes down, finding your balance, lifting the arms, reaching up, sitting into the hips, and then taking your hands to the earth, tucking your toes, right foot back. plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels, and just again feel that lovely little pull through the spine, everything getting a bit of space, and then rounding into your backs. Hips come forward, chest lifts, chin lifts, tucking your toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, left foot forward between the hands. Now the right heel comes down, and we're going to make our way into our triangle pose. So coming up, tucking that left hip in, left hand down, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Now it's really quite common to use your left hand against the leg, but see if you can challenge yourself to not lean into that left leg so much. As we inhale, we come back up. A little bend of that front knee. Maybe the right foot comes back a tiny little bit. Work our way into warrior two. And then taking your hands to the earth, and we'll step the right foot forward, folding over the legs. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, folding over. Inhaling, right foot back. Knee comes down, rising up. Taking your hands to the earth, tucking your toes, left foot back, plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels, rounding into your back, lovely movement through the spine, tucking your toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right foot forward between the hands, left heel comes down. We're going to come into our triangle pose slightly differently. So maybe if your hand is on a block or the earth, work towards straightening that right leg, opening, lifting the left arm up towards the sky, but you might be needing to be up higher. Maybe your right hand is nowhere near the floor. That's fine. We're going to change it ever so slightly by taking this left arm by our ear into Utthita, extended variation. Inhaling, we come back up, bending the front knee, warrior two, taking our hands to the earth and stepping the left foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, folding over. Inhaling, left foot back. Knee comes down, rising up. Keeping it nice and simple, moving with the breath. Lovely. Hands come to the earth, tucking your toes, right foot back. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels. Rounding into your back, hips come forward, chest lifts, chin lifts. Tucking your toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, left foot forward between the hands. Right heel comes down. So left hand to the inside, work towards straightening the left leg. Now again, you might be better off to come up, straighten the leg, and then come into your version. So it's all about trial and working things out, developing your sense of awareness, and then maybe taking that right arm up and over by your ear, Utthita. Feel that through the right side of the body, down into the right baby toe. And then as we inhale, we come back up, bending the left knee, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two, taking our hands to the earth and stepping the right foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, hands come down through the center of the body. Inhaling, one more round. Exhaling. Inhaling, right foot back. Knee comes down, rising up, Anjaneyasana. And taking your hands to the earth, tucking your toes, left foot back, plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels, tidal pull. A lovely little lengthening there. Rounding into your back, hips come forward, chest lifts, chin lifts. Tucking your toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right foot forward between the hands. Left heel comes down. Now, we'll stay with that right knee bent. Lift the left arm up. Maybe take the right arm underneath and around, taking a little bind here, interlinking your fingers. And then perhaps straightening or working towards straightening that right leg. Of course, you can always keep the hand on the floor. Left arm reaches up. Maybe taking that left arm up and over by your ear. So all sorts of options here. And then release, nice and slowly. Let's come up, warrior two. Taking your hands to the earth and stepping the left foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, folding over. Inhaling, left foot back. Knee comes down, rising up. Nice and strong and steady. Going on a voyage of discovery. Taking your hands to the earth. Tucking your toes, right foot back. Plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels. Rounding into your back. Hips up nice and high. Downward facing dog. As we inhale, we step the left foot forward between the hands. Right heel comes down. And here we are with our experimenting phase. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Maybe taking that left arm underneath the right arm behind, interlinking the fingers. Working towards straightening that left leg, or coming up into your triangle pose, or keeping that knee bent and reaching that right arm up. So your choice. This is about developing the awareness in your body, what is possible, what is good for you. Nice. And then release. We'll come up into warrior two. And then taking our hands to the earth, stepping the right foot forward, folding over our legs, chin in towards the chest. That's always that little extra move. And then as we inhale, rising, coming all the way up, exhaling, hands come down through the center of the body. Lovely. Coming to sit on your mat in Sukhasana. Those legs nice and alive and strong. Noticing how your breath feels. Noticing how your spine feels. Noticing how your energy feels. So having your eyes closed, turning inward, being aware of those transitions. Lovely. And we'll close our practice now by drawing our hands in front of our hearts, bowing in as we bow in gratitude and thanks to our bodies, our breath, our minds, our hearts, and our energy for serving us so well, getting us onto our mats today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace to you and your loved ones and beyond out into the universe. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a gorgeous day. Namaste.